Yo, what is going on, guys? Johnny GB here, bringing you guys a brand new TCGO deck profile. You guys saw it by the thumbnail. This is not a regular standard or expanded thumbnail. This is actually diving into the theme deck format. So, theme deck is a format I like to play. It's very affordable to play on TCGO. 500 coins, and you can go in and play the theme deck. Hold on one second. So, it's just a very easy format to play. Now, there were two theme decks that were just recently released in the Pokemon trading card game. One was the Swampert deck. I don't have the official name of the Swampert deck. The other is the Leaf Charge deck, the deck I will be profiling today, which is based around Sceptile, my favorite Pokemon. You guys should have seen the opening I did over on my channel. I did unbox the actual theme deck, showed all the cards in it, so you guys have seen some of the cards in the deck. But we're going to hop into the TCGO to actually use the deck. So there are a lot of very good cards here. So just quickly taking a look at the Leaf Charge deck. Starting it off, we have 2 copies of Snover and 2 copies of Abomasnow in the deck. So Abomasnow is for energy acceleration. It's not a great card in any other format, but with this deck and the Sceptile that you're going to be using, it's actually a very good card. So when you play it onto the bench to evolve one of my Pokemon, I can attach an energy from my discard to one of my bench. So pretty much I get a free energy. You'll see why that's actually good with Sceptile. Next up, we have a Manectric and Electric line. So Electric, 1 energy, 20 damage is actually not bad. Since you see a lot of stuff that deals 10 damage, you see with Chinchou. But then you have Manectric. So if Manectric is in your hand at the start, you can play it face down as you're active. So very similar to Talonflame from Steam Siege way back when. Actually, not very far away, but very similar to Talonflame from Steam Siege, where you can just play it face down. The Gale Wings Talonflame. And then double charge, you may attach up to 2 basic energy from your hand to one of your bench. So you want to get Manectric going or Abomasnow going for Sceptile. Mainly Manectric, you'll see why here. You have a Chinchou and Lantern. So this Lantern, I believe, is the Lantern Prime from way back in the Heart Gold Soul Silver days. So when it's knocked out by an opponent's attack, or when any of my Pokemon is knocked out from an opponent's attack, I can move a basic energy onto the Lantern. We have the Dunsparce from Heart Gold Soul Silver, or one of the earlier sets. Actually might be way before Heart Gold Soul Silver, because I do have this as one of the promos. Strike and Run, so search your deck for 3 basic, put them onto your bench. It's a Bridget, but with an energy and attack cost. You might see it in just standard decks. So here we have the Trico, Grovyle, and Sceptile lines. So you guys see they all require 1 energy. I'm not going to go into Trico and into Grovyle because they're kind of self-explanatory. It's the Sceptile that we're taking a look at. You guys see Powerful Storm does 20 times the amount of energy attached to all of my Pokemon. That is where Manectric is very key, because Manectric allows you to take 2 energy from your hand and put them onto a Pokemon onto the bench. So you can start building stuff up. Sceptile for 1 energy can be dealing a lot of damage. Has a very nice ability. Unfortunately, in the theme deck format, there are no Ultra Beasts that are available in decks. But with Sceptile GX coming out in the coming months, this is actually a very good card to get. Probably just run 1 of, I would say. But still, all in all, a very, 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 very good deck. Then some of the other stuff, you have Furfrou, Oranguru, very nice card to have just for draw support, replenish your hand. Then you get stuff like Rescue Stretcher, just a very good card to get. You get an Ultra Ball into the deck, couple Nest Ball, Titanize, brand new supporter card from Celestial Storm. One of the effects is shuffle your hand to your deck, draw 5 cards. So a Shauna, I want to say, either Shauna or a Bianca. I can't remember the name of the card in the black and the white day, but that's pretty much your day. You shuffle your hand to your deck, you draw 5. Very good. Or you get an Escape Rope, in which you or a Switch. So very good supporter. You'll probably see 3 to 4 of these into every main deck, so that's very nice to get. A couple Kukui. You get a Guzma, which is always just a good card to run in a deck. Then you get stuff like Copycat, so shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. That will be played in every meta deck. How, Lily, Lady. Again, Lady is just another key card because you can go Lady and then use Manectric's attack. So that way you're automatically drawing 4 energy, and then after you draw those 4 energy, you attack with Manectric and you get 2 of those energy onto your bench so Sceptile can get going. An experience share so you can get energy just spread around. So we are going to hop right into the PvP ladder just to showcase you guys how easy it actually is to use this deck. I think it's one of the better decks that the Pokemon Company has released. These 2 decks are up there with, I want to say, Garchomp and Empoleon. We are actually taking on Empoleon right now, but they're up there with those 2 in terms of some of the best decks they've released in the Sun and Moon era. Garchomp and Empoleon were both playable in the standard format for a little bit. Especially early Ultra Prism, they were just very good budget decks that you could play early on in the meta. But these 2 that we got, I mean, they're just very good because you get very good Pokemon. Swampert's another very good Pokemon. Discard a card, draw 3. So it's pretty much a trade Zoroark, but stage 2 water, you draw 1 more card. So just a very good card there as well. It also comes with the Abomasnow and the Magcargo, where you can discard the top card of your deck if it's an energy, attach it to a Pokemon. So I mean, these theme decks, I think they're probably the second or third, fourth best, depending on what you're looking at in terms of deck. Now, if you're looking at these theme decks in terms of you need to buy some to get some staples, like, hey, you need 3 Guzma, you want to spend $30 to get some of the other stuff, yeah, it's a possibility. Or if you just want to get one, you just want to start playing, I think these are the better option to go with instead of the Empoleon or the Garchomp ones, because you can actually be pretty viable with these. So, what do I want? Do I want Dunsparce? No, I actually want Oranguru. I want to get Oranguru onto the bench. We're actually going to copycat because he has 6 cards, so I'm going to have 6 brand new cards in my hand. And look at that, bam, already got a Grovyle here. I'm going to have a Grovyle next turn. So we're going to Zap Kick for 20. So I think in terms of actually buying a theme deck, these are better options than Garchomp and Empoleon because of the amount of staple cards. I don't want to really... Yeah, you know what? They are staple. Almost all decks run Ultra Ball. Almost all decks run Guzma. Almost all decks will be running Copycat and Tate and Liza. So you do get one of each of those staples in this deck, which I think is absolutely fantastic, and I think they're just cards that players should get. So let's get this Grovyle going. I guess I'll start getting a Lantern going, just because I have electric energy, and I guess I'll throw Furfrou on the bench, and we will Oranguru Instruct for 1 card. Nest Ball, can't really do much with it. I am just going to Zap Kick, as he's starting to get an Empoleon set up. The good thing about Empoleon, it is weak to electric types, so if I do get a Lantern built up, we're going to be good to go. I should be able to Instruct for 2, maybe 3 cards, potentially. Not sure how this is going to work. We do end up drawing a Lily, which is actually nice. So what we'll do is we'll Instruct for 1 card, pretty much optimize every amount of draw I can get. And there we go. So there's the Manectric, which I absolutely just makes this so much better now. We can Electric Charge. 1, we get the knockout. And then 2, we're looking at attaching energy, and we're going to attach them onto my Grovyle. Yes, I know Grovyle, Sceptile need only 1 energy, but that allows me 1 energy of retreat. So when I'm looking at these decks, and if you want to buy one of these, go to your locals, and you need just cheap ways to improve the deck. Some cards I recommend for this: Escape Board. So this card was released in Ultra Prism. It was actually in the Ultra Prism theme decks. It really works for these Pokemon like Dunsparce, and Grovyle. These two Pokemon, or not Grovyle, Sceptile. So Dunsparce and Sceptile, they're both 1 retreat cost. So you would be able to retreat them with your... I got the hiccups going. You would be able to be retreating them for free as he hits. That actually is crazy that he got the double heads on the timer ball, so he's going to have 2 Empoleon set up. That is a little unfortunate, but Escape Board works really well in the Sceptile deck. I have not seen the Empoleon deck. We could probably go into the store and I can give you guys a breakdown here after I play a couple games. Or I just review the deck here if I can get enough coins to buy some. But I do want to save up for some Celestial Storm packs, as I was not able to actually buy any codes this time like I actually did. So he's going to go for an Escape Rope here. I'm actually going to go to Furfrou. I'm okay if Furfrou goes down, because I can go into my Lantern, I go into Lantern, and then I remove all my electric energy, and then Lantern goes bye-bye. So, he's going to Total Command for the knockout. That's the one thing about Empoleon. Empoleon hits very good numbers, especially in the standard format. Total Command can hit 160, Choice Band is 190, that takes out Buzzwoles. Alright, so we are going to net ball for a Trico. I want to start getting a second Sceptile set up. Now we're going to Lightning Strike. And yes, we will take all the energy off. That is so we can hit the numbers. We would have been 20 HP short of a knockout, but that'll work. And, ended up picking a win. Okay, I'm not going to complain about picking up a win, though. Alright, so we got a mystery reward. Is a ticket. I guess okay, I guess. I'm close to getting 35 coins there, though. Close to getting 50 more, too. So, hopefully we can be able to get 50. So, really didn't showcase what Sceptile was supposed to do. It showcased a little bit of what the Manectric does in terms of accelerating the energy, as we're taking on another Empoleon deck. Which, I mean, I'm okay with. So does that mean if I buy the Swampert deck, I'm going to start running into some of the Burning Shadow? Or what was a fire deck that was released? And have we had a fire deck released? Oh yeah, we had the starter deck from Sun and Moon era, the Incineroar deck, which is actually probably the best of the 3 decks. Yeah, it was probably the best of the 3 decks. Alright, so what do we open up with? We do open up Manectric, which is nice. And then we can put a Furfrou and Dunsparce onto the bench. And we actually do have an energy in hand. This Furfrou is actually not bad. Alright, so he opens up with an Alolan Sandshrew. So I forgot this deck does play Alolan Sand Slash. I'm going to try to drinking a lot of water here. Alright, so what's nice about me opening up Manectric is right off the bat, I can start dealing 40 damage for 1 energy, and I can start getting energy acceleration going. Now, Dunsparce would have been a good start so that I can get some Trico onto the bench. Wow, forfeit win already. I can't help it. I mean, I'm not really showcasing what the deck can do, but I mean, I am improving myself on the versus ladder, so we got 50 Poke Coins plus the 10 we just got there, so I am not gonna argue, complain, or moan about it. We're just gonna hop in, try to get as many games in a 25 to 30 minute span as I can get, so I can showcase and give you guys honest feedback of what I think about this deck in the theme deck format. Again, don't try to really use these in standard. Buzzwole and Zoroark Garbodor will blow you back. Alright, so we're taking on a Lycanroc Dusk form. So this was from Ultra Prism? No. What was the last set? Forbidden Light? No. Forbidden Light was the Executor theme deck. Burning Shadows? No, this is Lycan Rock Dust, so no, this is Forbidden Light. I'm pretty sure of. You have no basic Pokemon in your opening hand. No. Alright, so I can open up Manectric, which is, again, fantastic. I believe I'm going second. If I am going second, what'll be very good is if I can draw an energy, Kukui, get a turn 1 knockout, potentially a turn 1 bop. Looking at this as well, I can actually Ultra Ball for a basic Pokemon. I could actually Ultra Ball for... Ooh, I need to top deck a Lightning Energy. I need to top deck a Lightning Energy, and hopefully he doesn't play any Pokemon onto the bench. Well, he better pray I don't top deck a Lightning Energy. I did not, unfortunately. Alright, I guess I'll just get rid of these two for now. And grab an Oranguru. This boy got lucky. Alright, well, we're gonna put one energy on Chinchou. So, really unfortunate here, but I got lucky there that first turn that he didn't get Malamar. Yeah, this is the Forbidden Light, because it does play Malamar. Alright, so he's going to play Salandit onto his bench. Get one energy. So, Poison and Sleep. This is all this deck does. Okay, we did wake up, though. Okay, so we got a Snover. And we're just going to copycat here, because I can get 4 cards. Yep, there we go. Oh, let's go. So next turn I'll be able to play Lady. Alright, so we're going to double charge. And we're going to put the energy onto the Snover. So looking at next turn. Because I already got to start looking at the plays I can make next turn. Pending on if I'm asleep. If I'm not asleep... One, if I top deck an energy, I can attach it onto Chinchou. Instruct for 1, and then Lady. So that is one of my plays. I get an Abomasnow. This is actually good. Abomasnow is actually good here, so unfortunately this is where my Ultra Ball play, I should have just discarded a Grovyle and an energy, and then I could have got an energy, so that's a mistake on my part. So one, we can actually play Snover onto the bench, and we can instruct for 2 cards. So we're going to draw 2 here. We do get a Trico. And we do get a Lady. So now we get 4 energy into my hand. And we can double charge for the knockout. And one right away, right off the bat, we are going to attach 2 energy onto Trico. Next turn, we will be attaching 2 energy onto my Abomasnow. And if I can ever get Sceptile set up in this deck, we're in a very good position. So Singe, we will be poisoned here. He only has 60 HP, so unless I do top tech my other Kukui, it's actually not going to be going well for him. We're just going to double charge again, and with the double charge right now, look at this. We have Abomasnow set up. We have Trico set up. Again, all I would need to do is get my Grovyle, Sceptile. But the energy acceleration in this deck is fantastic, especially since you are able to draw a lot of energy. Theme decks come with 20 energy. When you play in the standard or expanded format, you won't see decks run that many energy. So in the theme deck format, having Manectric to accelerate energy is fantastic. Just easy way to start getting going, especially with stuff like Abomasnow and Chinchou or Lantern that require quite a bit of energy to actually get going. It's just a good thing to have. So we'll probably try to get 1 to 2 more games here, because I mean these games do go quick, and then I can probably hopefully save up enough for the Swampert theme deck so I can give you guys my honest review of the Swampert theme deck. So I only bought this IRL so that I could have that Sceptile. Sceptile is my channel mascot. As we have the mirror match here. So we're going Sceptile against Sceptile. Hopefully I go second. I lost the coin flip, so who's going to go first? My opponent's going to go first. So what do we open up with? We did open up with... Okay. It's an okay hand. That's all I can say. It's an okay hand. It's not great. It's not... Excuse me there. Oh, so he had to take a mulligan. So I like a mulligan. Mulligan means I can draw a card. How? Perfect. Perfect card to draw. Means I can draw 3. I need to be able to draw 3 right now. Alright, so he's going to start getting a Snover going. He puts his Oranguru down onto the bench as well. So, pretty good start. I do not want a copycat because he only has 4 cards in hand. We do get a Trico and another Electrike, and we can just Zap Kick for 20. So next turn, what'll be able to happen is I can get an Abomasnow out on the field. Hopefully he can get some sort of draw supporter here so that he can add 2 to 3 cards to his hand. That would be fantastic. Then I could copycat. Alright. So one, we can Nest Ball. Nest Ball will allow me to get a Oranguru to my bench. Alright. So we can get Abomasnow out onto the bench. We don't have any cards in my discard that'll help me here. Then we can Kukui, draw 2. So we will be able to do 40 damage here. We did draw Tate and Liza, so if needed next turn, I can shuffle my hand into the deck, draw 4 cards, which I think will be good. We should be able to pick up a knockout here soon. But I do pretty much have a full bench. I have an Abomasnow set up. Ooh. Well, I was going to Tate and Liza next turn. Oh, okay, we got the Grovyle set up. But I kind of want to Guzma so that I can get the knockout here. Which I will. So we're just going to Guzma, get the knockout, and see. We got Manectric. So right away, I'm looking at my next turn like this. I evolve my Electrike to Manectric. I Tate and Liza for 5 new cards. So with that 5 new cards, options open up. I can draw Sceptile, I can get energy into my hand, and then now I can start accelerating energy, get my Sceptile going, and pretty much at this point win the game. That's the way I'm looking at this deck right now. So you see he's starting to set up his Trico. He's going to instruct for 1 card. And probably just hit my Electrike for 20 damage. That's the way I'm looking at it. Okay, so now we draw an energy. I'm not going to attach the energy yet. We are going to Tate and... Actually, yeah, no, we will attach the energy. We're going to Tate and Liza. We're going to shuffle the hand of the deck. We're going to draw 5, so we're going +2 right now. And this works out fantastically. So we're going to discard Abomasnow and an Electric Energy. We're going to get my Sceptile. We're going to place Sceptile onto the bench. We're going to instruct for 1 card. Alright, now we're just going to double charge. We're going to deal 40 damage. We're going to be able to attach this Electric Energy onto my Chinchou. And next turn, I'm going to go scoop up 3 Grass Energy, 1 Electric. With Lady, I'm going to attach 1 onto my Sceptile. And he pretty much is just going to lose at this point because I will have a lot of energy onto my bench. He will not be able to be set up in time to knock out my Sceptile with Oranguru. And actually, even with Oranguru, Sceptile's only running 1 energy, so it's not going to be hitting me for much. Alright, so he's going to Zap Kick. I've got 50 HP remaining. I don't care. That's perfectly fine. That was actually my best case scenario, was drawing that electric energy. So we're going to do 3 grass and an electric. So we got 5 energy in hand, and we're going to be able to accelerate these things rapidly. So 1, we're just going to double charge. We're going to attach 2 grass energy onto my Abomasnow. We're going to take a prize card here, another grass energy. So next turn, 1, we could either keep Manectric in, we could double charge. That way we empty out all the energy in my hand, and then the following turn I copycat, draw 5 cards. Or I pretty much just attach onto Abomasnow, grass energy, retreat into Sceptile, and attack for game. That's pretty much the plan there. So he's going to Titanize, shuffle, draw 5. Okay, that's okay with me. So looking at Sceptile right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energy out on the board. 6 times 1, or 6 times 20. Ooh, that is an issue. Because he has what, 3 energy on board, 60 damage. That will take out my Manectric. I should still be able to win the game. It's just going to be a lot more difficult now. Alright, so we're going to get my own Sceptile out. That's a little unfortunate. We're actually going to copycat, so we'll go +1 here. We're going to go Rescue Stretcher. And we're going to get my Manectric back. Yeah, we'll Rescue Stretcher, get my Manectric back. Evolve it. Throw Snover onto the bench. Instruct for 1. And we're going to Powerful Storm. We're going to deal 120. And at this point, he can't do anything. It is game now at this point. He has 4 energy on his field, so he's going to be able to deal me 80 with the Kukui, 120. He doesn't have a Manectric. Well, his Manectric isn't his active. And what's very good with Sceptile, even the Sceptile GX, is they're pretty much just 1 energy attackers. So you can run Max Potion, which is fantastic. Alright, so how am I winning this game? How am I winning this game? How am I winning this game? He Ultra Ball for a Snover, which is kind of weird. Alright. Experience share. So what is he going to be getting going? Alright, so Oranguru is going to be able to knock me out, so I do want to get my Manectric going. I do want to get this going. So this is where Max Potion is a card that you could easily add into the deck, because you just discard all energy, heal all damage. Well, Sceptile only run 1 energy, so it's very easy to get all that back. Oranguru is going to come in, and it's going to pick up a knockout, which is okay. I'm just in a little bit of a... Am I in a bit of a struggle here? Well, no, I'll be able to get Abomasnow set up. My own Abomasnow setup, so. Thing is I need to start getting another Sceptile going. Ooh. Yeah, so Psychic will knock me out. I could actually get my Oranguru going, which I think it's about time. Alright, so we are going to copycat here. I'm going to win the game with Oranguru. Alright, so we got Lantern. We're going to experience share onto there. We're going to double charge. So 1, he can't knock me out next turn. And 2, I get my Oranguru going. Next turn I can deal him. I could Kukui, or I could save the Kukui for something later. With Lantern, I could actually get a knockout with Lantern. Boy, this is a grinded out game. I was off to a great start too, and I gotta make sure he doesn't get that second Sceptile going. Or if he does, I gotta make sure I get rid of that. Pretty much anything, really. We're gonna Lily for 3. Okay. Alright, we're gonna retreat so that I can keep my Manectric. We should be able to take out his Oranguru, and mine will be able to take out something of his, I believe. Yes, because Abomasnow, for it to do any damage, has to put another energy on. So Oranguru will be able to pick up a knockout if I can wake up. If I can't wake up, then I do lose my Oranguru. So 1, 2, 4, 6. So he has 6 energy. Rescue Stretcher, no! Oh, he's gonna get that Sceptile back. Well, I can actually knock out the Sceptile with my Lantern discarding all my electric energy. I just thought of that. So Lantern will be able to pick up a knockout. Issue is I do lose my draw support, but he already lost his. We're going to move the grass energy to there. What I should have done was actually move the grass energy to here so that Lantern kept 2 energy, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we got switch. So we'll get this going. I don't need to do that right now. I'll keep the switch. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the switch because I'm going to need to be able to retreat my Lantern. So, looking at how I'm going to win the game. Abomasnow does 80. So I need him to get his own Abomasnow in. I did not need the Lantern in. Well, actually, with him bringing the Lantern in, if he discards all his energy and attacks me, discards all his electric energy and attacks me, I can go into my Abomasnow. I can attach a grass energy. Yes, okay, that's what he did. Because if he can stay asleep, then at this point it's GG. Game's over. We'll just do this. We'll Kukui, so we're going to be dealing 100 damage here. And if he stays asleep, it is game. Okay, he did wake up, but it's still game unless he does have a switch. I have a switch of my own, so I pretty much win at this point, barring him. No, I think the game is mine now. So he's going to Kukui, he's going to draw 2, but he only has... He has no electric energy. So he's going to be able to deal 100 to me. Did that just win him the game? Did that just win him the game? Okay, I stayed asleep. I have switch though, so that doesn't matter to me. So we're gonna timer ball. We need 1 heads. No! I needed 1 heads. So if I go to Manectric, I get 2 energy going. And I deal him 40 damage. And the next turn, a Bomb of Snow would be able to knock him out. Now, on the off chances I do top deck my last Sceptile, or it's my last prize card, I should be able to win this game. Right? I need the Sceptile to win. I'm just looking at that now. I need the Sceptile to win. I need the Sceptile or him to stay asleep. Did not get the Sceptile. Alright, well, my way of winning now is him losing the coin flip. No! Dang it. Oh well. That was pretty much the way that I had to win, was he had to have stayed asleep. He made a very good play there, retreating. Did we get it? Okay, so we did get the 35 coins for the daily challenge being completed. But it was just unfortunate. That was not the way I wanted to end it. I guess we'll just do the fairy one. But if you guys enjoyed me reviewing the Leaf Charge, the Celestial Storm Sceptile theme deck, go ahead, hit that like button, comment to support down below. That would be greatly appreciated. If you guys want to see more TCGO content, let me know down in the comment section what you guys want me to review, what decks you guys want me to profile as well. With all that being said, guys, I am Johnny GB, and I'm out.